As the clock struck midnight, a new year unfolded, bringing with it a wave of resolutions. Each one of us brimming with hope and aspiration, vowing to change something about ourselves. It's a tradition as old as time, one that symbolizes renewal and growth. But how often do these resolutions last? More often than not, they fizzle out, leaving us disheartened and back to square one. But this year, we're not just talking about making a New Year's resolution. We're talking about finding a method to keep that resolution. A method that involves not just changing your mind, but your life. How, you may ask? Well, the key lies within the intricate folds of your brain. Intrigued? Buckle up as we embark on a journey exploring the power of your brain and how you can harness it for personal transformation and success. Ever wondered if your brain has the power to change itself? It's a tantalizing notion, isn't it? We've all heard the age-old adage, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, implying that our brains, much like our bodies, are rigid and unchangeable. That once we've reached maturity, we are simply stuck with the brains we have. But is that really the case? Well, let's debunk this myth right off the bat. Our brains are not static but dynamic. They're not hardwired but adaptable. They're not fixed but flexible. This is where the magic happens, folks. This is where we find the key to personal transformation and growth, nestled in the intricate folds of our magnificent brains. The truth is, your brain holds an incredible power, the power of neuroplasticity. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into this fascinating concept in the next segment. So, what on earth is neuroplasticity? Well, let's break it down. You know how a city is crisscrossed with roads, right? Some are bustling highways, others quieter back streets. The traffic on these roads changes based on the time of day, the weather, or even a big event in town. Your brain in many ways is like this city. The roads are your neural pathways and the cars are the electrical signals your neurons send. Neuroplasticity, then, is like the city's Department of Transportation. It's the brain's incredible ability to reorganize its own highways and byways. It can build new roads, close down old ones, and reroute traffic as necessary. It's your brain's way of adapting to new information, experiences, and even injuries. Now, this isn't a one-and-done deal. Neuroplasticity is an ongoing process that happens throughout your life. From the moment you're born, your brain is like a construction site, constantly changing and adapting. Every time you learn something new, your brain lays down fresh asphalt for a new road. When you practice a skill, you're sending more and more traffic down that road, making it wider and faster. But here's the kicker. You're not just a passive observer in this process. You can influence how your brain changes. The actions you take, the thoughts you think, the experiences you have, they're all shaping the landscape of your brain. You can strengthen positive pathways and weaken negative ones. It's like choosing to take the scenic route instead of the freeway. Over time, your brain will start to favor the pathways you use most often. This means you have the potential to change your brain in ways that support your goals. Want to be more positive? You can train your brain to take the sunny road more often. Trying to learn a new language? Lay down some new asphalt and get those cars moving. In other words, you have the ability to rewire your brain for success. Sounds powerful, right? But how can we harness this power? Well, the beauty of neuroplasticity lies in its accessibility. It's not some exclusive club only for the elite. It's for everyone, and it's happening in your brain right now. So, let's get practical. One of the most effective ways to tap into this power is through mindfulness practices. Ever heard of meditation? That's right. Sitting still, focusing on your breath, and letting your thoughts pass like clouds in the sky. This practice strengthens your brain's ability to focus and resist distractions. Next, consider learning a new skill. It could be anything from painting to coding. This not only adds a new feather to your cap, but also forms new connections in your brain. Remember, the brain loves novelty. It's like a curious child, always eager to explore and learn. Now let's tackle those negative thought patterns. We all have them, those nagging doubts and fears. But here's the thing. By challenging these thoughts and replacing them with positive affirmations, we can literally rewire our brains for success. It's not about ignoring the negative, but about choosing the positive. So there you have it. Mindfulness, learning, and positive thinking, all powerful tools for harnessing the power of neuroplasticity. Remember, your brain is like a muscle. The more you use and challenge it, the stronger and more flexible it becomes. Before we wrap up, here's a fascinating fun fact about the mind. Did you know your brain, this marvel of nature, produces enough electricity to power a small light bulb? Yes, you heard it right. Even while you're just sitting and thinking, your brain is working tirelessly, generating a power that could light up a small bulb. Makes you wonder, Is this what Benjamin Franklin meant when he said he discovered electricity? Next time you're feeling powerless, remember the incredible power that resides within own brain. Harness the power of neuroplasticity, and the possibilities are limitless. If you enjoyed this information and want to learn more about how a mindset makeover can change your life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.